So if you want to build and grow your own AI business in 2025, you need to understand this one massive note to succeed. No one actually cares how cool your AI agent workflow is. And to be completely honest, the best AI agencies in the world already knew that. See, what your clients are looking for are really just three things: the solutions to their problems of their business, ways to grow their revenue, and an amazing user experience when they decide to work with your AI agency. If you can check all three off, then you have a recipe for success. And over the past 3 years of building with AI, it took me a while to get to this moment to figure out the exact winning product that checks off all three of those boxes, and that is building AI operating systems for any business. And that's incorporating all of the different AI agents that you've seen, but I've never actually sold an AI agent as a standalone product because that user experience is nowhere near to what I'm about to show you today. My AI agency is called Creator OS, and we're currently scaling this offer to over $100,000 a month. And in this video, I'm not just gonna break down how AI operating systems work, I'm gonna explain exactly how they work, and I'm gonna give you every single blueprint that you need to do this exact same business model in the No Code Academy linked down below. And if you're thinking, Kev, this sounds really difficult. You already told me to build an entire AI agent, and now you're telling me I have to add it to a whole website just to create a sale. The reality is it's not that hard. It's actually just learning the first steps. It's like riding a bike. You have your training wheels, but once you take those training wheels off, you never have to put them back on. So without further ado, please like and subscribe. Helps the channel a lot. But let's dive into this breakdown. So guys, when you first started seeing, content about AI agents on YouTube, I can guarantee that you would see a workflow similar to this. And the caption was like, hey, if you built out this workflow, you can go and sell it for tens of thousands of dollars. And in 2025, that is not the truth. The truth is this is just your starting block. So building out AI agents on N8N, on Make are still very useful, but this is not how you deliver the products. You actually need to combine your AI agent workflows into an operating system. And these operating systems are where your clients will actually interact. And so for example, if the user was asking for a LinkedIn lead generation system, we can build that out on N8N on the back end, but when we deliver it to the client, it needs to look something like this so that when they click around on the page, they can actually see all of the different information that is relevant to their business. They don't need to see any of the crazy back end or all of the different hundreds of nodes that are actually executing the task. They just need to see the results, and creating the operating system for them is how that works. Now there's three different ways that you can connect your N8N or Make.com agents to a front-end dashboard on Replit, Lovable, Cursor, or Bolt. And these are the three different ways. So the first way is what's called a webhook. And so these are ways that your application can communicate with your N8N workflows without the user doing anything. These can occur on scheduled triggers. And so what you're seeing on the screen is a scheduled trigger automation that then flows into the database and stores it directly into the Postgres SQL. Another way that this can happen is, let's say we want the user to actually interact with the agent on the front end. Well, we can have a button or a chat prompt that actually gets sent to that automated flow. And what you're seeing on the screen here is a version of a chat prompt. And on the button version, I can show you guys the viral to shorts workflow where the user can upload a YouTube video and click a button for that to complete. Now, the last one is the chat and data inputs. Now, think about these as the ultimate chatbots for any type of business, not just a smart chat GPT, but a chatbot that has the company information, all of the employees, all of the Gmail, calendar, Zoom, phone call endpoints. And so with one chatbot, your user can actually do any task that they want, all within one dashboard. But guys, everyone is also telling you this because they saw either what I was talking about months ago or what someone else was talking about months ago. And so the successful AI agencies that I'm competing with are also doing this N8N to front-end dashboard workflow, and it's making them a lot of money. But what we've been working on takes things to a whole nother level, because the operating systems that you're building for clients does not just stop at building AI agents and connecting it to the dashboard. It actually can allow you to integrate custom code bases. And so on this channel, guys, we have now made 10 Build With Me SaaS videos that you guys have access to in the No Code Academy, meaning you have the code bases to every single one of these projects. We have an image trainer. We have the chief operator agent. We have the N8N trigger. We have the agent tracking dashboard, Instagram automations, LinkedIn automations, the entire Academy agent stack, and you can grab the code bases of these projects and put them all into one dashboard. And if you guys are interested in how this part of the flow works, you can check the link in the description called Creator OS, which is my AI agency offer, which combines 3 different code bases plus all of the AI agents in step 1 into the same dashboard. So on this channel, guys, there's a video called How I Built Social Wolf. And Social Wolf is a competitor to a SaaS called Hootsuite. And Hootsuite is currently worth $1 billion. And we have every single feature that their company offers in our Social Wolf code base. And so if a user wanted that feature stack, we can just copy that code base and put it into the exact same dashboard that we're building out for these clients. And these dashboards have different pages where all of these different features live. And so if we look on the left-hand side of the operating system, we can see that the user will have access to every single social message that comes in, every social comment that comes in, every single active AI agent, and last but not least, the operating agents. And so that's what we're going to get into lastly, because it doesn't just stop at integrating AI agents and integrating custom code bases. It stops at integrating operating agents. Now, these operating agents, guys, have access to every single AI agent that is integrated into your dashboard. And what does this allow the user to do? Well, it allows the users of your AI agency to actually scale and streamline all of their workflows. And so these are the tasks that the user actually still has to do no matter how good technology gets. So for example, guys, if I was at the golf course and someone needed me to send them an invoice or add someone to the contacts or send a text or send a phone call and I wasn't able to do that, well, we could just message the operating agent, which triggers the entire system on the back end to complete the task. Let's say I had a team of 10 employees working under me and I didn't want to manually check in on these human employees and how they're doing. Well, I can ask the chief management agent, which has access to every table in the database, on how the entire business is going, so I could learn how my business is actually operating much faster. So guys, why is this my winning offer? Why did I decide to go down this route? And it actually ties back to the philosophy of how I think about AI in general. Because if AI is going on a crazy scale like this, what we really need to do is work on something that gets better over time. See, if I was delivering a custom AI solution to every single one of my clients, then my energy or the thing that I'm working on never actually improves because I'm working on brand new concepts every single time. But let's say I deliver an operating system to an e-commerce brand, and then an operating system to a content creator, and then another operating system to a marketing agency. These are 3 completely different industries, but the product that I'm selling is the exact same. And so the fine tuning that goes into each one of those operating systems allows me to learn and make the overall system better. And here's how. So let's say I integrate and deliver the operating system for a e-commerce brand. But let's say we sold that and we delivered it and a couple months goes by. They're obviously going to be very satisfied with the product. That doesn't mean that they're not going to have some ideas. They might be like, hey, Kev, like I'm wondering if you can like integrate some analytics for this. And that can spark a whole new idea, which would then lead into the products that we offer in our overall AI agency the next time that we sell it to someone. The second reason why is that the time of delivery is also way faster than having to build customized solutions. Because the first time that you guys build your operating system that has everything integrated, you can then push this entire system to GitHub, so that when you fork the next system, you're literally gonna start from here. And then you can build on top of it. And so 90% of the actual work or the actual labor has been completed from all the previous projects that you have built. And now you get to build on top of it for this next client. And so I hope this makes a little bit more sense in why I run my YouTube channel and why I run my AI agency in the way that I do. Because what I'm really focused on is just learning, improving the product, and using what I've learned and using the feedback from my clients to improve the exact same product over time. Just in our last video, guys, we built out this video to shorts agent that converts viral long form videos into multiple viral short form videos, right? And this is just a standalone product that can then be integrated into any AI agency offer. And so for YouTubers, this is definitely one of the things that I will pitch. And so as you guys continue to develop all of your different systems, you're now also going to be stacking on all of these different products that you can actually choose when to pitch. And so you really just have to think of yourself as fucking Thanos. And you just need to stack on all of these different infinity stones of technology so that when you show this to a client, they are just absolutely impressed. And in terms of making websites look better, we have entire tutorials for that. In terms of actually connecting the N8N workflows using a webhook, we've done that. Using the direct database, we've done that. And the chat data inputs, we've done that as well. All right, guys, this is the last point and definitely the juiciest on why building AI operating systems is my winning offer. And that's because of the scalability via marketing. So if we were to create custom winning products and the customer is still really satisfied, we delivered it for them, we got a good paycheck, whatever, it's hard to market because it's not something that can be replicated. Versus an operating system in the same industry can be very easily replicated. And so let's say we start selling operating systems to fitness influencers only. Well, you would just build the first operating system and then you can run ads, you can run marketing campaigns, you can run AI influencers to start getting new clients in the door. And you're already going to be sitting on very high margins and a very high time and a very quick time to deliver. And so you have both of those positions in the market cornered and you're working on a product that is getting better over time because you're selling to the same client. So to conclude, guys, what my offer is, Creator OS, is selling operating systems for creator-led businesses. And so that could be fitness influencers, e-commerce brands, coaches, consultants, anyone that runs businesses that is a creator-led business is what we do. And this is the reason why. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna be giving you guys updates in the month of July because that is the month that we are gonna try and go for the 100K threshold. If you wanna build your AI agency and start making sales with me in the academy, join that in the link down below. See you guys in the next one.